Hello everyone, Virgilio Urbano, the Healthy Italian, and as you know, some of my videos from back in March, we're in July right now, early July, and I'm down 44 pounds from where I was, and I'm going to try to go for another 6 pounds, so it'll be 50 pounds will be my goal, and that's from February. So as you probably seen my other video, I talk about the Omega VRT350HD and how I like that the best after trying Jacqueline, Green Star, NutriPro. I thought that was the best for the money. Well, it's not that I didn't like this juicer, it's just that I was ready to go to the next level because I want to start making more juice, and this is not exactly the best high volume juicer. So if you have a real big family, it's very time consuming, but it is a great juicer. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from that. But I went and got the Norwalk 280. Just want to let you know that this is a very expensive machine, $2,500 plus shipping, and but it's beautiful, as you can see, stainless steel. I mean, built like a tank. Thing weighs 60 pounds. So you need to find a nice little home for it on the counter. It does fit under the counter, so it's basically just a beautiful appliance in your kitchen. So what I've done is I have just a pound of carrots. I have not even used this juicer. It's brand new. I just washed it, and I'm going to try it. So if I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've watched enough videos, so I'm going to juice 1 pound each, and then we're going to compare the yield and see, you know, did I make the right choice? You know, did I spend a lot of money for nothing? You know, so as you know, this one I had to prep all the vegetables, so they're in small pieces, so they'll go in this. And you know, a pound of carrots probably isn't going to be a ton of juice, but I just wanted to try something, so we'll give it a shot. And bear with me on this. I don't have any monetary gain from this. Loading this one too fast. So I'm going to say one of the benefits of that machine is that it might be a lot faster, you know, when you're doing a lot of high volume juicing. Because these you got to put in a little at a time, and it will jam, and it doesn't take big pieces, so you got to cut everything in. But again, I mean, it's been a good juicer, and then what I'm going to do is I want to take the pulp and see if we get any more juice out of the pulp. Again, this isn't a tremendous amount of juice, it's only 1 pound. Alright, so I got that done. We're going to fire up our Norwalk, and one of the things I was told is you have to be careful of kickback. So you always want to keep, and supposedly you never go all the way down. Like you see, I had a little bit of kickback. Oh, I guess you're not supposed to have that on there. I was playing with that. Okay, and okay, so I have my mash, you know, and I'm going to put that in my juicing napkin here, and fold that over, put that in like that, and I'm supposed to put my tray in first. So you can see, you know, it is my first time. Okay, and I'm just going to put it in the glass. And we'll put the other juice in this glass. So that should be pretty much done dripping, so we'll leave that there. And oh, you gotta turn it on. So what you want to do when it goes up, you want it to go about 3/4 of the hydraulic press. And I'm not sure where this is going to come out, so I'm going to hold it close. Very exciting here. It's like buying a new car. I mean, for that kind of money, probably could have went a little faster than that. And there it is. There's the first my first juice out of the Norwalk. You're seeing that I've never used this machine at all. Now I'm going a little bit, giving a little more juice. Okay, so now it's at full power. So we're going to let that drip a little bit. In the meantime here, I did strain this a little bit to get the little bit of pulp out. So we'll put that pulp in here, just a little bit. All right, so here's our juice here. I'm going to pour that into a glass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh it. I should have put it in a measuring cup. You know, that's brilliant, right? We're just going to eye it. But you can see it. So right now I can see it already. And it's still dripping. I can see already we have a substantial amount of juice, like a lot, and there's probably a little bit more in here that would come out. I just got a few drops in our pan. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, and I will measure this in a bit. We'll get this down. Okay, and we're going to look at the difference in pulp. So here's our pulp from our, it feels a little damp, but not awful. And here's the pulp from our Norwalk. Look at that. I mean, it is a brick. I mean, that's pretty neat. So get rid of that. Now we're going to put the pulp in from the Omega, and let's see what happens and see how much we left behind here. So we already know there was more juice. Let's see if what we're getting out of the pulp. And my tray, it's already there. And we'll get another glass. So this is what it left behind. It's not a ton, but when you factor in juicing day after day in larger quantities, okay, so I got another, looks like I got another couple ounces, so let's go ahead and let me get a measuring cup. And this is probably not big enough, of course, but this will give us an idea. So on the Omega, looks like I got another ounce and 3/4 out of the pulp, from the Norwalk extracted that much more. And the Omega extracted, perfect. Exactly 5 ounces. 5 ounces out of the Omega, and well, the Norwalk we know is going to be more. So there's 5 ounces. I got another cup over here, and another 3 ounces. I mean, that's enormous. That's off the top of my head, I'm going to say about 35% more, and that's just on 1 pound. I'm juicing probably 5 pounds a day. So just think about that. And so you talk about the extra money for this machine. And again, this is the first time I've ever used this machine. I have never even I haven't tried anything else. I'll try to do something else with greens and see how that is. But I just did it with carrots just to see. And I'm excited. I'm happy. You know how you get buyer's remorse when you buy something and you're like, should you spend the money? I mean, $2,500. But you know what? Two things. First of all, now I know I'm getting more juice. So I'm getting more bang for my organic dollar, which is big. Second of all, more nutrients. There's a study on there, and I'll try to find a link and I'll put on the chart where it shows the 3 different juicers: centrifugal, masticating, and the hydraulic press. And it shows not only does it produce more yield, it extracts more nutrients out of it. So you're getting more nutrients and more volume. I mean, it's a win-win. And, you know, if you can't, you know, I was thinking about this. I know a lot of people are like, it's crazy. How am I going to spend that kind of money? You know, there are credit cards out there that'll give you 6 months, 1 year, no payments, you know, 18 months, no payments, and or low credit cards. I mean, you think about the money you save. If you're going to a grocery store, you're spending a couple $100s a month on organic vegetables. If you can save 30% of that, that's 60 bucks. You're going to have this thing paid off in a year and a half. And from the savings, and then after that, it'll save for the rest of your life. This is a lifetime juicer. If you're just going to be a recreational juicer and not have it be a part of your life, this Omega is a great juicer. It's convenient, it's small, it's a very nice juicer. But if you want to take juicing to another level, this beautiful machine, this Norwalk, is the way to go. And I haven't cleaned it yet, but there's like 2 nuts here. You rinse it. It's a piece of cake to clean. It's going to probably be easier to clean than this. So that's my first video on my new Norwalk, and I have to say that I couldn't be happier with just the initial test results on the first one. So good luck with your juicing, and I hope this helps you and helps you make a decision, because I had a tough one, and I waited, and finally I pulled the trigger. So ciao, and we'll see you in the next video.